Hello and welcome to Study Player. I'm here to share a simple and powerful way to improve your English speaking skills, the shadowing technique. What is shadowing? It's when you listen to someone speak in English and repeat their words right after them. Try to match their voice, speed, and emotion. You become their shadow, following every word closely. This technique helps you speak more clearly, understand English better, and feel confident in conversations. Today, I have a new story for you to practice shadowing. This story is called The Night Train Adventure, and it's told by a young man named Arjun, who's also the main character. Are you ready? Let's dive in. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel for more shadowing stories to boost your English skills. My name is Arjun. I'm 24 years old, and I live in a busy city with my father and my younger sister, Priya. I work as a delivery rider for a food app. I love my job because I get to ride my bike through the city, feeling the wind on my face. But one night, something unexpected happened, something that changed me. It was a chilly evening. I finished my last delivery around 9 p.m. and was ready to head home. My phone buzzed with a text from my best friend, Rohan. It said, "Arjun, urgent. Meet me at Central Station. 10 p.m. Platform 5. Please, I need you." I was confused. Rohan never sent messages like this. I tried calling him, but his phone went straight to voicemail. I checked the time, 9:15 p.m. I had less than an hour. I grabbed my jacket, a blue cap, and my backpack. I told my dad, "I'm going to the station. Rohan needs help." Dad looked concerned but nodded. "Stay safe, Arjun." I hopped on my bike and rode to Central Station. The city was alive with lights, but the air felt cold. When I reached the station, it was crowded, people rushing, announcements blaring, and trains screeching. I found Platform 5 and looked around for Rohan. He wasn't there. I waited 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. No sign of him. My stomach felt tight. I wondered if something was wrong. While waiting, I noticed an old man sitting on a bench nearby. He looked tired, holding a small bag tightly. His face was worried. I walked over and said, "Sir, are you okay?" He looked up, surprised. "I lost my ticket," he said softly. "I need to get to my village tonight. My daughter is waiting." I felt bad for him. "I'm Arjun," I said. "Let me help you." I gave him a water bottle from my backpack and sat with him. His name was Mr. Sharma, and he told me he'd saved money for weeks to visit his daughter. I said, "Don't worry, we'll figure this out." Just then, my phone rang. It was Rohan. "Arjun, where are you?" he shouted. "I'm at Platform 5, like you said." I replied. "Oh no," he said, "I meant Platform 4. I'm here, and I'm in trouble." "Hurry," I told Emma. Sharma, "I'd be back," and ran to Platform 4. My heart was racing. When I got there, I saw Rohan pacing near a ticket counter. His face was pale. "Arjun," he said, grabbing my arm. "I think someone's after me." "What? Who?" I asked, shocked. Rohan's voice shook. "I was at a cafe earlier. A guy in a grey hoodie kept staring at me. When I left, he followed me to the station. I saw him again near the entrance. I looked around. The platform was packed, families, students, travelers. Are you sure? I asked. Rohan nodded. He's still here. I saw him by the tea stall. I scanned the crowd. There he was, a man in a grey hoodie, standing near the tea stall, sipping a cup but glancing our way. My hands felt sweaty. Stay calm, I told Rohan. Let's see what he does. We moved behind a pillar to watch. The man finished his tea and started walking toward us. My heart pounded. Rohan, let's go to the security office, I said. He nodded, but before we could move, the man stopped, looked at his phone and turned away. We froze, watching him blend into the crowd. Maybe it was nothing, I said, but Rohan shook his head. No, Arjun. He's been following me for hours. We hurried to the station's security office. On the way, I remembered Mr. Sharma. I glanced back at platform 5, he was still there, looking lost. I felt torn but kept moving with Rohan. At the security office, we explained everything. The officer listened carefully and said, we'll check the CCTV footage. Stay here for now. Rohan looked relieved, but I could tell he was still scared. While we waited, I stepped out to check on Mr. Sharma. I found him at the same bench. Any luck? I asked. He shook his head. They said I need to buy a new ticket, but I don't have enough money. I thought for a moment. I had some cash from my deliveries. Wait here, I said. I went to the ticket counter, bought a ticket for his village, and gave it to him. His eyes lit up. You're a kind soul, Arjun, he said. I'll never forget this. I smiled and said, just get to your daughter safely. Back at the security office, the officer called us in. We saw the man on the cameras, he said. He was following you. I noticed that your request was cut off, but I understand you want a new script similar to the provided one for AI voice generation, with a different story and characters. Below is a continuation and completion of the new script in the same style as the original, tailored for shadowing practice with a fresh narrative and characters. The story remains engaging, emotional, and suitable for English-speaking practice. The footage. He left the station a few minutes ago, but we'll keep an eye out. I felt a chill. Do you think he'll come back? I asked. The officer said, we've got his description. Don't worry, you're safe here. Rohan let out a deep breath. Thanks, Arjun, he said. I don't know what I'd do without you. I gave him a small smile. Next time, text me the right platform number. We both laughed, but I still felt uneasy. Who was that man, and why was he following Rohan? We decided to head home, but I couldn't shake the feeling of being watched. As we walked to the station exit, the rain had started again, light but cold. I pulled my cap lower and zipped up my jacket. We boarded a late-night train to get back to our neighborhood. The train was almost empty, just a few tired passengers. Rohan sat quietly, staring out the window. I kept glancing around, half expecting to see the man in the grey hoodie. Suddenly, Rohan grabbed my arm. Arjun, look, he whispered, pointing out the window. As the train pulled away from a station, I saw him, the man in the grey hoodie, standing on the platform, watching our train. My stomach dropped. How did he know we were here? I whispered. Rohan's face was white. I don't know, but this isn't a coincidence. I took a deep breath. We are not going straight home, I said. Let's get off at the next stop and find a police station. We got off at a small, quiet station in the suburbs. The rain was heavier now, soaking through my jacket. We found a police station nearby and ran inside. A kind officer named Inspector Rao listened to our story. You did the right thing coming here, he said. He called the central station security team to coordinate. I explained about the CCTV footage, and he nodded. We'll track him down. Can you describe him clearly? Rohan described the man, tall, thin, grey hoodie, dark jeans, and a scar above his left eyebrow. Inspector Rao wrote it all down and said, stay here for a bit. We'll patrol the area. While we waited, a woman at the station brought us hot chai. It warmed my hands and calmed my nerves. Rohan was still shaken. Why me? He asked. I thought for a moment. Did you upset anyone recently? Rohan hesitated. Maybe. I had an argument with a guy at work last week. He got fired because of me. I caught him stealing from the cash register. My eyes widened. You think he's behind this? Rohan shrugged. I don't know, but he was really angry. After an hour, Inspector Rao returned. We found him, he said. He was near the station, watching from a distance. We've arrested him. Rohan gasped. Who is he? The officer checked his notes. His name's Vikram. He's a private investigator, hired to follow you, Rohan. We are still finding out who paid him. Rohan's hands shook. It's got to be that guy from work, he said. I put a hand on his shoulder. It's over now. You are safe. The police drove us home. The rain had stopped, and the city felt calm, like it was holding its breath. When we reached my house, Dad was waiting at the door. Arjun, where have you been? He asked, hugging me tightly. I told him everything. He shook his head. You are too brave for your own good. Rohan smiled weakly. Your son's a hero, he said. Dad made us dinner, and we sat together, feeling safe at last. A few days later, I got a call from Mr. Sharma, the old man from the station. He'd found my number through the ticket counter. Arjun, I made it to my daughter's house, he said. She wants to meet you to say thank you. I grinned. I'd love that, sir. A week later, I visited them. His daughter, Meera, was kind and funny. We talked for hours at a small cafe. You are like family now, she said. I felt warm inside. I'd like that, I replied. That night at the station taught me something. Life can be scary and unpredictable, but when you stay brave and help others, you find strength you didn't know you had. I went to the station to help a friend, but I found more courage, kindness, and new friends. The world feels big and sometimes dark, but there's always light if you look for it. Now it's your turn to practice. Watch this video again, pause after each sentence, and repeat using the shadowing technique. Copy the tone, the speed, and the emotion. Feel the story as you speak. This is how you build confidence and power in your English speaking. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more shadowing stories. Thank you for learning with me. See you next time.